Good morning and welcome to another episode of Empowering Teachers. Ah, spring, a sense of renewal, a new opportunity to face another day and to see what the week will bring. Welcome to Empowering Teachers, where we navigate the twists and turns of the teaching journey together. Today, we're tackling a common classroom conundrum: the stare. You know the one, that unsettling silence that follows a question, leaving us educators pondering what just went wrong with this lesson. But fear not, for within every challenge lies an opportunity for growth. In the classroom gentle hum, where knowledge seeks to freely come, the silence though can feel so stark, yet within it lies a spark. For in the gaze of empty eyes lies the chance for a surprise, a moment to unearth the key, unlocking learning, settling, setting free. So, our journey begins with the concept of schema development. Novice learners often lack the robust web of background knowledge needed to grasp new content effortlessly. But fear not, for by accessing students' existing schemas and priming their memory through pre-testing, we can pave the way for deeper understanding. Consider Sarah, a ninth grader diving into algebra for the first time, or a first grader who's struggling with math. Despite your clear explanation, she struggles to grasp the concept of variables. Why? Sarah Sparks' background in mathematics leaves her with a weak schema. By tapping into her prior knowledge through relatable examples of real world applications, we can scaffold her understanding and bridge that gap. Next, we explore the limitations of working memory. Just like a room cluttered with too many tennis balls, overloaded working memory can hinder information retention. By chunking learning into smaller, more digestible segments, we alleviate cognitive overload and foster a smoother learning experience. Meet Jake, a first grader wrestling with the science concept. As you outline each step, his brow furrows, overwhelmed by the barrage of instructions. Jake's working memory reaches its limit, hindering his ability to process the task. By breaking down the experiment into manageable chunks and offering frequent checkpoints for comprehension, we lighten Jake's cognitive load and pave the way for success. Another thing, too, is sometimes kids in my classroom, I know that for myself, when I'm teaching a concept, I write down the step by step, but also providing examples. Maybe these examples, if a child is struggling, they can look through these examples and see where they are struggling, and maybe having these examples either on the board or in front of them might help them feel a sense of ease. Explanation 3: the curse of knowledge. The curse of knowledge, a cognitive bias that plagues even the most seasoned educators. It's easy to forget that what's familiar to us may be entirely new to our students. Through empathy and patience, we can bridge the gap between our expertise and their budding understanding. Now, imagine yourself teaching a simple lesson on Native Americans. As you delve into the intricacies of the conflict between the colonials and the Native Americans, you met with blank stares from your students. Frustration mounts. After all, this material is second nature to you because you've been doing it for a long time. But remember, while you may be a seasoned historian, your students are newcomers to the subject. By embracing empathy and revisiting foundational concepts, you can dissolve the curse of knowledge and foster a culture of understanding. Put them into situations where maybe they have roles, and by having these roles, ask them for a chance to understand what life was like back then. And maybe by putting them into the situation, that will give them a better sense of what you are asking them to understand. Number four, single modality teaching. Verbal explanation alone may not suffice for students grappling with new concepts. Incorporate visuals, graphic organizers, and other memory aids. We can enrich the learning experience and offer multiple pathways to comprehension. Always offer multiple pathways. There's Mia. Mia is a visual learner grappling with a dense textbook that she just read. Despite your eloquent verbal explanation, the words fail to resonate with Mia. Recognizing her preferred learning style, you supplement your lesson with colorful diagrams and interactive simulations. Through dual coding and multimodal instruction, you can empower Mia to engage with the materials on her terms, enhancing comprehension and retention. Also, by getting to know your students and their ways of learning is the best way so that you don't get the stare. Understanding your students, spending time with them, asking them questions, and have them feel free to express themselves is a great way for you to understand your audience. In this episode, we've unraveled the mystery of the stare and unveiled the underlying challenges of student learning. Remember that you have the ability as a teacher to help your children succeed. It is not easy, it takes work, but you have the content, the knowledge, and the ability. But first, you must understand your audience. You must bring humor. You must present subject in different ways so that your students can enjoy learning. Thank you for listening, and may you have yourself a wonderful week. And remember, please leave some comments so I can know what else you would like for me to talk about. Enjoy your week. Continue to be the amazing educator that you are. Take great care of yourself.